It gives me great pleasure to introduce our speaker this morning, Joanne Wise. She is a friend of mine since we've been attending church, and she is also in the ministerial program with me. A few of the things that I love about Joanne is she's so detail-oriented and she has such a great big heart. She has been a member of the Center of Enlightenment since April of 2018. She is a trustee on our board of directors and a student in the CEO Ministerial Program. As a lifelong learner, she has earned a degree in history from Wayne State University and taken additional training in accounting, auditing, and taxation. Joanne is a licensed real estate agent and a Michigan Notary Republic. She has extensive training in bodywork and massage, hypnotherapy, aquatic therapy, astrology, and various other aesthetic subjects. Esoteric subjects. She retired as an OEF/OIF program support assistant at the VA hospital in Palo Alto, California in 2008 to care for her mother. She has 2 adult children and 2 grandchildren. Please welcome Joanne Wise.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
In the early 1990s, I lived in Northern California, about 100 miles north of San Francisco. Where I lived, it was not too far from the Calistoga wine country. At that time, I was a member of an intentional community that ran an international destination resort, and I was a member of the massage staff there. The resort was in the mountains in a high desert and was very hot. One day I was on a little used massage deck, cooling off, leaning over the railing around the deck and looking down the mountain at the buildings below, when I felt a presence behind me. It's so long ago now that I don't remember the exact sequence of events. But basically what happened is I turned around and I peered into the shadows, looking for who was there, and I could not see anyone. Instead, I felt a presence. Whoever there was in my mind, just out of reach, out of sight. It was too dark to see whoever was there, but I could sense them. The person seemed to be about 9 feet tall, and I heard a name in my head. The name I heard was Our Lady of the Compassionate Heart. You say you don't know her? Who she is? Well, neither did I, but I've come to believe that she is the bodhisattva more commonly known as Kuan Yin in China. I became sure it was she who made herself known to me that day when I learned more about her from my OMD acupuncturist, Donna Light in Santa Cruz. And I then became convinced it was she after learning about how tall she is said to be, and the description matched the internal view of the being I met that day. Now, in case you don't know what a bodhisattva is, I'll tell you. A bodhisattva is a highly evolved spiritual being who is on the threshold of enlightenment and delays his or her spiritual advancement in order to work for the benefit of all sentient beings. Such a spiritually involved being makes a commitment to serve all sentient beings until every sentient being is ready to advance to the next spiritual level. I think of them as sort of a cross between a saint and an ascended master. Of the more than 300 bodhisattvas in the world, 4 are focused on compassion, and of those 4, Kuan Yin is the most well known. It is said that she can help us if we just call out her name and ask for help. It is she who people in Asia have called out to for centuries when they needed help in bearing a child, or were in trouble at sea, or needed protection or help with harvesting their crops, or whatever else they needed. They knew if they called out to her 3 times, Kuan Yin, please help me. Kuan Yin, please help me. Kuan Yin, please help me. She would come to help them. You too can receive her help and protection. Just call her. She can use any of the 10 salvations described in chapter 25 of the Lotus Sutra to help or protect you. All you have to do is ask for her help. The protections in chapter 25 include protection from the dangers of fire, the deliverance of dangers of water, the deliverance from dangers of falling, the deliverance from dangers of politics, the deliverance from prisons, the deliverance from curses or poisons, the deliverance from demons or dragons, the deliverance from evil beasts, the protection from disputes of war, and this is the one I like the best, the bestowing to parents, children of good fortune. There are many renditions of Kuan Yin in paintings, stone, and fabric. Some of them have 11 faces and 1,000 eyes and arms to serve you. Of the 11 faces, 10 represent achievements on her path to enlightenment. The 11th represents the compassion accumulated by all the Buddhas and expressed by her. There are thousands of stories of how she helps us. One of them that I read was about a group of people who left their homeland in a small boat on open water. They were running away from their homes, fleeing for their lives on the water. They called out to her to help them escape, and then felt the boat lift as they were being pushed forward to safety and freedom. Last month, I met her again right here in this very room in another form. I took Reverend Marie's class called Discovering Your Spirit Guides, and in that first class meditation, Kuan Yin came to me again in my mind as her predecessor, Avalokitesvara. Avalokitesvara is thought to be a male or a gender-neutral version of the bodhisattva. You'll find a copy of a photo of a statue of him in your pew today that's similar to how she appeared to me so long ago on the massage deck and in my meditation last month. In researching materials for this talk, I found yet another version of Kuan Yin's. She is a princess named Mao Shan, who lived before Avalokitesvara. I look forward to researching her in the future. The stories about how Kuan Yin has helped us are numerous: healing, heartening, tender, and boundless. They draw me in and give me hope for humanity. I am so very grateful that Kuan Yin has made herself known to me. I thank you for allowing me to tell you how I first met Kuan Yin and my evolving relationship with her and her predecessors, and for allowing me to share this time with you. Namaste.
Namaste.